Listen. Yeah. Yes, dog. Get that out of there. A roast. A roast. A roast. I don't think so. Listen. Episode 13, you got me on some what? It's RuPaul's Drag Race Season 14. It's a live review with your boy, Matty Rants. Puss, listen. You heard the theme music. Come on in the room, babies. It's a live one. We got lots to talk about here. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're having an awesome blossom of a day. So much we need to discuss. RuPaul's Drag Race has been on forever. Okay, and that's fine with me. I'm here for it, certainly. But this roast sort of gives me these queens are kind of tired. No shade, a little bit, just this much. Because they were trying very hard to make us laugh. And some achieved, and others, well, for other reasons, we giggled. We gagged. Nobody was gooped. Well, until we got towards the end of this episode where 2 queens went home. RuPaul had enough. I think we had to. So let's get into that, baby. Oh, yes. We give a little puff, pass right now. And of course, I always love a good shirt. The Sanrio edition. Love y'all so very, very much. Listen, I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope everyone's having a blessed one. Remind yourselves that this review, this is a live one. It's for entertainment purposes only. This is not for I hate all these people. As much as folks want me to. That's not the gimmick. That's not it. But we are going to have some opinions. I will also have you share with me here as we have people in the comment section. Shout out to Princess Henderson. Hey, baby, your Afro Puffs are adorable. Thank you for being here, my love. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to be highlighting more of you. I see a lot of my longtime rant packers in here. I've seen a lot of my other new babies up in this gig. Either way, this is for fun. This is just for shits and giggles, please. I'm not here to, take someone's, world and flip it upside down. I'm just here to have a good time with y'all and enjoy this episode together as we discuss it. So if you do me a favor and hit that like button, share for everybody, subscribe if you're new, become a part of this Rant Pack family. We almost to the 20 of the Ks. I appreciate my new lovers that are up in this gig. And let me get my social medias out the way and let's get this started. All right. You already know it's at Matty Rants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the Matty Rants, THE Matty Rants. Everywhere else is at Matty Rants. That's in the link tree in the description. Grab a branch, eat some fruit. Activia, Mativia for the girls that know, and Poot. Find me. I'm a hoot everywhere else, okay? Also, I am bookable on Cameo. I am also on Patreon. I do reactions to all these episodes. This episode in particular will be out tomorrow, Sunday early, prior to the panel. So you'll get my reaction to that. I also react to Bad Boys Club LA. I react to Drag Race España. And I just added a new poll for my Patreon members. You can join my Patreon for just as low as $1. That gets you access to all my videos. But we're going to put down movies. I'm going to start a movie poll. I asked the question. I'm having people drop their movies. The top 3 suggestions will get into a poll, and then we'll vote and see which movie I get to watch that's going to be absolutely terrible that I will roast the entire time in the reaction. So join the Patreon. It's more than just Drag Race. It's more than just Bad Boys. It's other stuff too. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was like, I'm going to start adding this in because I paid extra for the new thing with my little Vimeo attached to my Patreon. So I got way more space to do way more reactions. So new shows, new movies I'm going to react to, roasting as we watch it together here. And again, it's just as low as $1 to join my Patreon. I thank you so much. I feel that's better than members here because then I get to do more. It's not under the, I can't touch, I can't do all that kind of mess here. Anywho. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Again, love you so much. This episode. Oh, yeah. See. Hold on. What happened here, baby? I said I wanted to share my screen. Hold on, y'all. Oh. Eric, is that you? Did you just join? Did you just join? Oh my gosh, let me take a looky, Lou. Yes, Eric, I see you. And Sydney, thanks for joining my Patreon. Now, also, last and certainly not least, before I get into this here, 231 of you already in this gig. If you want to drop a little tip my way for your boy hosting today, I'm putting my phone on Do Not Disturb because we're professionals up in here. It's Cash App, $, MattyRants, Venmo, MattyRants, PayPal.me/MattyRants downstairs below. But a thumbs up is super muy importante. I love you too, Diamir. Let's get this popping because I got some shit to say. And for the girls who enjoy a good zoom in, I had a lot. I did a lot today because this episode was like, let me ask that question first. Let's start this up. You were just watching this, moments ago, possibly yesterday, today. Compared to other roast, and that's how we're doing this. I'm not saying the episode was bad, okay? I'm just saying let's compare this to other roasts real quick. Would you put this in the yes, the hms, or the It's a no. Yeah, and no's. I want to hear it. Because, I wasn't upset. I did enjoy a certain part where I was like, oh, it's getting juicy. But I did feel the pacing for this one moved a little bit at a snail's pace. Just me. Oh, please. Oh, please, and thank you. Chi-Chi, yes, it was. 9 till. I literally just finished the episode. Work. Hey, baby. It's a for you just in the middle. It's a no. It's a It's a meh. It's a It's a I'm sorry, that's fun. It's a no, ma'am. See, now you add. Okay, it's a ooh, oop, or and that means I love you. That's an old reference for cartoons. I'm getting a lot of hums. Not a lot of yes, a lot of hums. Okay. Now, once again, I'm not trying to disrespect the show or the episode itself or the queens and whatever they're, going through here. However, again, snail's pace, not too much drama, not too much that we were given. Even for Untucked, they're like, you're only getting half the story. Well, sometimes that other half is a little light. It's a little crystallite, no sugar. Very much for the good girls trying to get past the types, okay? No trauma word this time, Maddie. Actually, I don't think there was one last week either. I don't think there was one last week. I really don't think there was one last week. I'm not sure. Even the week before that, I don't remember sitting there going, oh my God, we're about to go down this deep hole again. Nope. We talked about movies last week. We've been here so long. It's like, where else can we go? We're just running through. That's it. But I'm cool with it. So let's keep the run. All right. 275 in the room. Thanks for being here. Hit that thumbs up. It's your boy, Matty Rants. Let go. Bosco is supremely happy that they received the golden chocolate, or they picked the golden chocolate bar to save them after the fact that all of the queens who were there wanted to see her gone. And Bosco is relishing in that moment and enjoying it with those I'm Batman eyebrows that I love so fucking much. As she wore for the 4th time, I believe, the same silhouette. But honey, this week though, oh Bosco. This week, Bosco, I'm going to give you nothing but the ooze for your runways, because my God, you and Camden, my Jesus, have and Willow. Certain girls redeem themselves on the runway this week. I'm gonna tell you that, as far as the last couple of weeks of sort of like hits and misses go, as far as I'm concerned. But when it came to the Bosky, that's Osco here. Bosco's living for the moment, so I'm kind of here for it. But we don't talk about T.O. I get so close at the top, and then I don't win, or something happens. I'm getting sick of it. 7 queens still left. They already know it's been a long fucking ride up here, and everybody's nervous. And T.O.'s feeling like, this bitch had the chocolate. There's no longer immunity. Now I'm nervous. And you know what's funny? And you know I'm not wrong here. Deja and Georges were the center of most of this episode, and it was foretelling for the end of this episode. I'm right. I'm right. I know I am. I'm not even going to ask. I know. I'm right. The when I say, oh, girl, they're gone home. It was so much on Deja and it was so much on Georges, especially for certain moments. Baby, the highlighter was on. Willow Pill was narrating this episode down. Angeria was second to the narration. Bosco was living their full fucking fantasy. We were giving a throwaway moment because of diabetes. It was at first you don't succeed. Then she tried it on the challenge. It didn't really work. Honey, I'm telling you, and Georges was checked out from the moment the challenge was announced. Oh, we're doing a roast? I guess I'm going home, girls. Like that was the whole episode for me. In Deja, oh my God. I was like, baby. You're going home, sister. They giving you so much time. Huh? Also, I saw on Twitter somebody say they sent 2 Latinos home. I just want to make sure that we're clear here. Deja Sky is not Latino. She's not Latin, not Latinx. No, she is black and white. I just want to be clear that we got that down. I had saw that someone tagged me. I was like, huh? Okay, let's make sure we get this clear. You know, like I get it. She get, huh? I see her, but no, but she still is our favorite Tio. You hear what I'm saying? Because she gives Uncle T's down. And I think that's where girls got mixed up when Georges called her Tio and they assumed. I'm dead ass. That was up there. I was like, baby, why did you post that? But go off. Go off. I just wanted to make sure. I think it was the moment Georges called her Tio, girls got confused. That's all. But it's okay. That's my favorite Tio of the fucking franchise. Do you hear me? Anyways, Georges. I know you were like, why, God? The talent that you gave me of sending a bitch home on a boom cat has probably run its course. And I think Georges realized this once Bosco had the golden chocolate. Like, you do all these things to send these bitches home and they ain't going nowhere. With a backlash to the sky and a black lipstick mark for the rest of the gods. I'm telling you, clear as a bell. She wishes she had a nice old right heel. A big old bleezy. Oh, yes. Roll down. I see you, George. Just like, God damn, these girls won't let me have no kind of indica. I told you I had a good time with these screenshots today. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. It's your boy, Matty Rants. We're talking about RuPaul's Drag Race Season 14, Episode 13. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Drop a little tip my way if you feel like it down there. It's a little rim of my jar. And then, yeah, we'll keep this going here. I appreciate y'all so much for being here. I'm trying my best to make this fun. I see you, Abby. I am trying my best to make this fun. I kid you not. Because I sat there even in my reaction and I just start talking. I was like, okay, this is a lot going on here. Let's just start. Hello. Hello. Where are the jokes? Either way, Young Thickums. Hi, how are you doing? Watching with my mom today, her first live. Hi, Mom, how are you doing? Hi, my name is Maddie. I'm a little, just a lot, but love you down. Welcome to the Rant Pack, Mom. Okay. Listen, that's advertising as far as I'm concerned. That's advertising. All right. Off of George's here. I just noticed this makeup run down right in between the center of the eyes. We get into the next day where Norvina, who is the daughter of Anastasia, okay, who is the current president of Anastasia Beverly Hills Makeup. Come on, Matt. Get this together. I just looked this up. Present the mini challenge this week. And the mini challenge this week has the queens painting a giant mural. I was like, oh, this is interesting. Of course, this is promoting Norvina's new palette that's coming up. And RuPaul brought back the no, walk this way. I was happy to see that again. Okay. Young Thickums, check out the chat. Mom, check out the chat. Everybody's saying hello to mom. Okay. Not being late. Hey, Matt, Soulful Dog, you fine, bro. So you fine, baby. Listen, I'm gonna have to stop saying brother and sister. I don't know who you babies identify as. I'm gonna just say my loves, my children, my Packers. Oh, Packers. Wait a minute. Listen, this is supposed to be a shout out to a mural. Kentucky, Tennessee. Please forgive me for me not having that together. I'm a little bit off. But they're supposed to do this repainting of this mural. It's a beautiful mural that's done. And they need to choose the groups. I could easily take this moment to be like, now look how those groups were chosen. And that is me making that moment. It was Asheville, North Carolina. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was like, come on, North Carolina, go on and raise up. Take your shirt up. Swing it around your head, spinning like a helicopter. Come on, yes. Petey Pablo, this one's for you. This one's for us, 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 us. Come on. What y'all know about that song? Who am I? Petey Pab, motherfucker. I might have to listen to that. Oh, okay. Listen, Of course, like Matt, that's not how they picked them. Of course not. I'm just saying, it just so happened. Like for me, that's why I was like, okay. Like we're not about, huh? I think then again, it's like, well, for these babies over here, it's like, well, they doing RuPaul's face. Okay. And then they're doing Dolly's face. Dolly's face. Okay. So, okay. But like also they were all right next to each other. So that too, even though Camden low-key was like wanting to go to that group, but it needed to be a group of team of 3 and 4. So anywho, I just not to make that a moment where someone needs to send me a dissertation that does not need to exist or happen for no fucking reason. Like at all. Just to say that that was clearly doom. And it was like, oh, okay. That's how it felt to me. Like we're not, no. Oh, okay. Sure. That's okay. All right. Now, as they're making this, happen here. I mean, I know Houston, but you know how girls like to be like, you make this always about that. Well, bitch. That's how it felt. Well, I mean, I hear you, but that's where it really went down. So, okay. So here is where all the crimes were committed today as they were trying to paint these pictures and make them resemble this mural that was done in North Carolina. Go on and raise up. Yes. Someone had said we may have been born and raised in the same time frame. Probably. Because when I was in high school, that was popping. High school. Do you hear me? No. Not junior high. High school. We was at the prom, at the homecoming, Sadie Hawkins, all that. And throwing it back. Okay. Listen. Now, we already saw assault to the contour on RuPaul. I was like, who is doing this face? It must be Deja. No shade. But when we get here to this, look at this. What? What? Okay, where is this? Why are the nostrils so flared? And why is the butt of the nose up so high to where it's not there? It needed some of this and some of this and a little less of this. I mean, if Deja just wanted to paint like herself, she should have thrown a whole bunch of white on the face, and then we would have got right where it needed to be. But this is a awful An awful, awful no. Look at this eye. The eye looks like it's about to be a portal to hell. I'm so rude right now for no apparent reason over this picture for a mini challenge. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know y'all were doing the best that you could. Okay, I understand. Oh, them teeth. Oh, them teeth. Have you seen oh, come on, Matt. I should get this down. I should get this down. Come on, come on. It's a cartoon. I don't want to say oblongs. No, it's like something that had big teeth. Maybe it is oblongs because they've drawn their teeth like that. Maybe I am still on the oblongs. It's awful. Whatever it is, it's awful. God awful. 408 of you here. Thanks for showing up. Hit that like button. RuPaul's Drag Race Season 14, Episode 13, RuPaul's Knows, as by Deja, that her teammates allowed her to do. Honestly, we could go into Black Clover, and who's the dude from who looks like a praying mantis, or he's like basically the guy from the praying mantis one, or with the he can just cut through damn near anything. His teeth, very that. There's a lot of people through anime whose teeth are giving this. I got it. Luffy. Boom. There they go. Luffy's teeth. Every time Luffy smiles. Oh, yeah, very that. There we go. There we go. One Piece. Shout out to my One Piece people. This is the end result of it all. Now, honestly, okay, well, this was a fun challenge. That's all. This was a fun challenge. So they're side by side comparisons, but RuPaul was looking at that nose and them teeth. Listen, bitch. I already know. RuPaul, let them have cut the tape and shown you doing this. She kept looking at Norvita like, is that how they see me? Oh, that was funny. Had to be your face, huh, sister? You gonna learn. You gonna learn. Dolly looks like she's like fading out before Thanos snaps, or right after he snaps, and that's like the beginning process of her fading away. God, I can't. Oh, goodness. Listen, based off of what they were given, I would give it to Team Willow, Bosco, Daya, Camden, honestly. Because the contour over here is just, it looks like somebody just left a streak in their underwear. The nose is the butt that left the streak. The teeth are on their way to fix a fence. You know what I'm saying? It's a mess. It's high key a mess. I just get from the other one a nice painting that was done by some high schooler for their art project. And, it's left up for maybe 3 years before it's taken down for the new class. It's fine. We'll give it to the Dolly of the Partons here. It's a beautiful mural, by the way. And it's really interesting that mural was done, yet. Oh, the obvious? Okay. It's the closest Dolly Parton's ever been to RuPaul. Let me stop. Listen. First time Dolly Parton's been on Drag Race. Let me stop. That's not true. Well. Rue, I hope that lady comes. Real talk. No shade. If Lee Daniels and Monique can reconcile, baby, I'm telling you. If that man can apologize to Monique, I know it in my heart. That lady will give you some time. Maybe. You know she cares about the earth, though, and the environment. You know that, right? Okay. Not saying others don't. I'm just saying she's quite aware of what's happening to the planet. So, by all means, I hope she comes too. I really do. She is. Dolly is for the gay. She's honorary. I am just saying. That lady, she stands her ground on a lot of things. Remember, she didn't even want to be a part of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She said, "No, I don't want this. I don't feel like I deserve this. All these other people who are in that art, I don't consider myself that person." Donates her money to, LGBT organizations, saving the earth. She believes in global warming and all that kind of. Okay, right? Okay, so I hope she comes too. Okay, that's nice. Was she on the screen or did she come there? Is the question. Okay, okay, and she wants Judge Judy. She wants Dolly Parton, and I forget. I think Diana Ross would be the third one. Um, Girl, oh, I would die if Diana Ross was there. Oh my god, oh, I would die. Oh, what would the song be that week? Oh my god, what would the song be that week? Oh, I would pass out. Okay, I'd have another friend of mine too pass out if they saw Diana Ross there. And what would the song be? Mm-mm-mm. Maybe. We'll see. Diana, listen, a lot of these these divas out here, these not divas in the sense of they're like too big for whatever, but in terms of their, notoriety on the scene, based on their careers, how all of that. Like there are a lot of people who I just really would love to see on the show as a guest judge. Like, especially if they did like a night of 1,000 Diana Rosses, a night of 1,000 Dollies, a night of 1,000 like mm, mm, mm. Okay. Upside down, boy, turn me inside out. Around, upside down and turn the pain about, bitch, bitch. I would like the boss. Love called me. Who was the boss? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Cher would be lovely too. Cher would be lovely. Be lovely. Absolutely. But yes, sorry, I had to have my moment there. We know what team won. They get to the Maxi Challenge, which is the roast of Ross Mathews. Now, y'all know a roast, okay? There are jokes that are said, and then there are roasts. A roast is when someone is fully aware that they're there to be insulted to the ninth, 10th, 20th, 5 millionth degree. Okay, that's a roast. You are going to watch a show where people are going to go all the way the fuck in on somebody who is aware of the joke. And it's a celebration of them, but also to make fun of the things that they've gone through and stuff like that, et cetera, et cetera. A good example of roasts for me growing up was Comedy Central used to have all of them. So as a kid growing up and as like a teenager or whatever, I would always see like, oh, so they're having the roast of this guy or the roast of this person. And Ann Coulter was always invited for some odd reason. Why? Why was Ann Coulter there? I mean, maybe because she's a walking roast in itself, but like in all fairness, with a roast, you are going to be burned. Okay. This is a gathering of folks. And you have to take it. All right. You have to take it. Okay. This was not a roast to me. Not even close. I mean, girls tried, but no. No God. Not even. Not even. I mean, yes, we can look at people like Bianca Del Rio and know that that queen obviously would have got this assignment correct. Hell, Alaska has done better roast material than this. We can go down the line of a lot of girls that know what the fuck that they're doing here, okay? But like this this was tender. This was very tender for me. There was a couple of okays, but like even the jokes that were meant to be, I guess, the rude ones still felt very elementary. So I was a little bit like poot, poot. Okay. A little poot. This screen name. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Haunted Crack House. Hi, this is my first time actually making it to a live. Love your content. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope you do as well. Your screen name is everything. Um, because I can you imagine what that would be? A haunted one? Oh my God. Not that they already aren't haunted. Anywho, okay, let me stop. But that is the challenge, kids. It's a roast. Let me give a shout out to Warren Johns. I thank you, baby. I see you over here on my Cash App. Should I order a pizza? I don't know. Should I order a pizza? Pizza sounds good, though. I'm here for it. I'm here for a pizza. Will, I also see you on my Cash App. Thank you for the tips, babies. Thank y'all for the super chat, Haunted, and thank y'all for the thumbs up and for y'all joining this video. Let's keep it rolling here. I grew up in Def Comedy Jam days. I grew up with The Living Color. I grew up with a lot of the harsh comedy. Okay, now me being a little bit older, I'm a little bit more sensitive to certain stuff, you know, based on me not also dealing with the trauma of not liking a joke and just laughing, so not everybody would be, like, oh, why don't you think it's funny, situation show, which I used to do a lot of, but back then, I would laugh at damn near every fucking thing that was said. Didn't matter how dark, how horrible it was, okay? So I did Comic View, Def Comedy Jam, all that kind of shit, everything. Like back in the days when it was Ricky Smiley, when he was doing the what was Comic View on BET. Everybody, get your laugh on. Hey, everybody, get your laugh on. Right, when Ricky Smiley was doing his Medea character, what was she called again? Like that kind of stuff. Eddie Murphy's Raw. I grew up in a household. My oldest brother is in his what? How old am I doing now? I don't know. My oldest brother's what, late 50s? So I grew up with all of that shit. So I would hear every kind of horrible joke you could think of. Homophobic, trans, all that kind of crap. Hated it growing up, but again, I was used to it. So some people follow through with that comedy now, and they're okay with that sort of humor. Other people have changed up the game a little bit, gone with something else. Sister Bernice, there you go. Sister Bernice, there you go. Pearl sound familiar too. I think he did a couple characters, yeah. But like, my opinions on those things have changed. However, I still appreciate some of those jokes and the art of those jokes at the time when it happened and how it used to make me laugh. Okay. So there you go. I just wanted to preface that by giving you the emphasis of where I come from in my comedy and why Paul Mooney is still my favorite comedian of all time. Like out of anybody and everybody, Paul Mooney's my favorite. That man did not give one solid fuck. And I felt his comedy was very intelligent and entertaining at the same time. I did not agree with everything he said, but I did love his comedy. He made me laugh the hardest out of everybody. That and Cat Williams at a certain point in time. Oh, bitch, some specials used to be so funny. I miss you, Matty and family. Love y'all. Love you, Anita, and welcome back. I love you, Dove. Sorry, I had to get that point out. My bad. Matty, the fandom has thinner skin. That boneless chicken, what did you expect? I don't like boneless chicken, by the way. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that now. Boneless chicken is a chicken nugget with like not the coating you would want it to be. Just get you a drum, honey. You don't need a flat, okay? Like you can get a little drum, flats, if you have to, but like, just get the bone, all right? And just don't eat it all. Don't just swallow it. I can't do no boneless chicken because I'm not that girl. No, I need a... No. Nope. Yep. Done. She's going to be eaten. And I used to be worn out, okay? I used to be worn out when I was growing up because I never used to finish the bones, right? And as I got a little older and used to date, the right kind, they taught me how to eat chicken right. So, that bitch is clean by the time I'm done. Period. Da-da-da-da. Now, if y'all boneless children, all shout outs to you. I'm just gonna get a chicken nugget. That's it. That's me. Okay. It's always gonna be barbecue, but like a spicy barbecue or a sweet honey barbecue. And then I'm a fan of the garlic parmesan. I've become such a fan of those lately. Thinking of Utica from last season, not wanting to be offensive, do you think people are fearful of being canceled for harsh roast? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. It's apparent in almost everything that anyone said. Honestly, like everyone's afraid of this fandom going hard and going deep in the paint. And you know that they are capable of doing that for little things as like lip syncs, runways. They're getting hateful messages over stuff like that. How dare you wear the same thing again? How dare you wear that outfit? So it kind of sucks. Yeah. And for me, I have my own little, sometimes I get mad about something, you know, I'm not about to sit here and go, okay, oh, and do all this kind of bullshit with you. But I understand what people have to do in order to make it on this show, because at the end of the day, while the fandom is important, they're trying to get to that final episode where they're going to have to lip sync for the crown. And once that's done, we can talk about the rest of it. And so that's kind of the end all be all goal here for these babies, you know? I felt Bosco could have gone further with a roast, but like Powerpuff Cutie 24 said, everyone's worried about being canceled. Yeah, I mean, Bosco was doing cute, did a good job. But I do miss the days of like, let's drag a bitch, you know? But once they are given the assignment, our favorite group of girls or a portion of that group of girls is given the decision on deciding the order of the rotation for this roast, which of course, our favorite Titan is ready to attack. But as they question the other girls, which is just 3 of them, really, it's like, what do you want to do? Like, what do you want to do? Furman, did I review España and I missed it? You did. You did miss it because those reviews are on Mondays here on my channel with myself and Miss Mimi Cherry, and we review it together. It's around 1 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. But their review for episode 1 is already up and it is available on the channel. So check it out after this review. But yes, I want to highlight some of these comments, but you know, the fandom. They should have just got rid of this challenge if they're not going to be funny. Well, don't say that. I would say they should have. Well, I think also they were thinking other queens would still be here. That's kind of where my mind is really leaning to. I think they thought other girls would have been here. And maybe this would have been a different kind of roast if they thought other people were going to do better in the competition. Oh, just saying. I'd go as far as to say that Matty Morphosis would have probably done really well this challenge, and Cornbread would have slayed. All tea. Some challenges are built for queens and others have to rise to the occasion. I'm just saying. I was entertained, but was it the most entertaining? Oh God, no. But like, you know, I feel like they had ideas for when they wanted to do these certain challenges, and it may have been something to where, oh, I don't know, had we not saved everybody for 15 fucking episodes, we could have gotten to this a little bit sooner, had a different set of queens, pop this sucker a little bit better. But you know, it is what it is. I was entertained by some. Now, Georgia said they wanted to go second. Deja said she didn't want to go, what was it? First or last. And Jared just didn't want to go same, you know, put me in the middle, whatever we got to do. There you go. Behind somebody. Now, going through this, Bosco pulls a very strong note by stating they want to go first, which is tough because you have to start this up. This is your moment, girl. You are the lead and you are basically setting the tone for this roast. So I felt once again, and Bosco has always tried to take these risks. Okay, this is not the first time. I said, okay, work. Let's see if it pays off for you. It could either work in your favor or work against you. Now, Willow, because Georgia said they wanted to go second. Oh, Bosco leads, Georges goes second. I'll just go after Georges. That way, if Georges is bad, I can do good, and then I look good that way. Oh, smart. If Georges is good, though, Now, Diabetes thinking here. Now, basically, after Willow, we can just put in Jiria. Then my ass can go. Yeah. And so what are we going to do about Deja? Because we still can put her last. It's all up to Camden. But Camden says, you know what? I'm going to take a risk as well. Another queen who wants to take risk. Okay. and says, I will go last. I'll close it out. I think I can do good. Both Bosco and Camden have been those girls that have wanted to do this for the entire season. Sometimes they get a little outvoted or they sort of, I'm not going to do all that. This time, they stuck their guns, pulled through in what they wanted to give. Willow, once again being strategic, chose wisely and said, I'll go after somebody who I'm betting is going to be worse than me. And Diabetes did the same in terms of, I'm not sure if Angie's going to do really good. However, if she doesn't do good and I go after her, I'll do well. Deja behind me, she has to follow up by my lead. Okay. I personally, I have to adjust. Oof. Sorry, I'm wearing my tight underwear today. Excuse me. This is all strategy and plan in terms of two things that I'm going to make from this moment and point right now. Bosco and Camden choosing to lead and end are strong choices because by them choosing this from the positions that they're in, shows are willing to take a risk. And if it's rewarded by actually showing up for good work, they get in a higher position. Boom. I feel it always adds more to the score. Like, you know the risk and you may not be good, but you by taking it and doing good, I think that was fabulous. Now, once again, Willow and then Diabetes, their positions are more so peg centers, not necessarily in the middle, but they are also the perfect interlude in between mess. Because if it's bad, I'm here to save the day. If it's good, you just need to follow up. And if you can't follow up, then you're fucked. So for me personally, I'd want to go first. Okay. I'd rather start the tone. I think I'm a good lead, drop a little lid, throw a little push. But I think I want to go first because if I set the bar and everyone else can't meet it, then I'm winning this bitch. If someone then behind me does really, really well, it'll all be depending on my jokes to then either let me win and I'm automatically safe no matter what. So I would choose the first spot. Oh, yeah. I'm leading this bitch. Because if I fuck it up, then whoever behind me can just make it up from whatever I do. I'm good. I'll take the first spot. Yeah, because I believe I could start it up really good. Like I could do maybe if I had to pick another position, I would pick maybe the middle third. Okay, now what we would normally y'all would take a little lunch here as this interlude goes, but since that last bitch wasn't funny, stay right here. That would be me. So it'd be either first or middle, close if I felt like I knew everybody was just really not funny and I could just do the two. But first or middle. Yeah, because if the girl in front, I take her out clean. But yes, first or middle. That'd be the way I go about it. But yeah, so I think they all picked wisely, meaning like we talked about in the order, Bosco goes first, Georges goes second, Willow goes third. I'm right in this, right? Yeah, Angie goes fourth, Dia goes fifth, Deja goes sixth, Camden goes seventh. Okay. Here's the thing. The reason why, Omar, I wouldn't want to go last is because, okay, I'll give you a reason why yes and why no. Yes, because I got to listen to everybody's material and I can make up new material while I'm sitting down. And I'm very good at being at situational comedy, especially when it comes to girls. You just said something, you try to, got her. Like, oh yeah. Oh, I would clown, be whole new material. Then I have my own set going. Absolutely, if I went last. My downside of going last is I might be tired. I might be sleepy by the time this is done because I just listened to all these bitches. We've been filming for God knows how long. And now I gotta go. Yeah. So it would be tough. If I'm not sleepy, I think last would be great. But if I'm tired, girl, I ain't gonna give you shit. I'll be up there like, girl, what was I supposed to do? Okay, yeah. Okay, well, here I go. Oh, I'm telling you. Oh, yeah, bitch. Don't let nobody try me while I'm up there waiting to go. I'm going to read when I get back up. So what you were saying was My all-time quote of the roast is Peppermint's "Thank you, pheromone." So there's the order. Kaboom. They're writing jokes. Our favorite TO is giving us very Alyssa Edwards circa the roast of season 5. Everything is funny when nothing really is. I think a lot of Deja's jokes are just simply a joke and not funny jokes, but they're jokes. Like, RuPaul's so old. How old is she? She's so old. She started a movie in 1989. Something like that. Just it's like, okay, what's happening here? But Dulce Sloan, I'm so happy to see you on this program for multiple reasons because I am an avid Daily Show watcher. I watch Trevor Noah every fucking night. I watch the reruns. I watch the new episodes. It's on record in this household. And I enjoy all of her segments on The Daily Show. Please, if you're not watching The Daily Show, it's so good. Okay. But I'm such a big fan of hers. She's also the voice of the girlfriend, which is now, I think they're married now in the show. I forget if they got married. But it's a spinoff, or not a spinoff, excuse me. It's by the same people who did Bob's Burgers called The Great North. I sung it for you in case you needed help with knowing what show I was talking. The Great North. Nobody? Okay. I'm a big fan of her, so I was happy she was there. She also was one of the best directors that we've had on the show in terms of giving feedback and being very, very honest and truthful while at the same time trying to get somebody to really pull out the best that they got. And I think Dulce was really working with limited supplies in the kitchen. 500 plus of you in this piece. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Please hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. If you're new here, hi loves. Get in that comment section. Zoo it zoo. There's a family of conversation happening up in there. Drop a tip my way if you want to rim my jar. Can't wait for that Jocelyn's Cabaret reunion because I will be reacting to that. But yeah, here we go. I was here for Dulce. She's my kind of judge. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Yeah. Get into it. I'm a fan. Michelle, you in this, you, honey, were also one of my favorites up here. This face looks snatched. I know you said you did not have cosmetic surgery when Georges brought it up. But like, your face do be giving bam. Like, I don't know if it's tape or not, but sis. I was like, come on, sister. I need a rim shot. Hey, yitty, rim shot, babe. Come on, Erica. I need a boom, clap, boom, clap, boom, clap, boom, clap. I need a rim shot. So mostly everyone's material was kind of poo. Yeah, maybe it was the delivery, but like, I was nervous for an entirety of 11 minutes that we were going to have to sit through of just not funny. And I wasn't low-key wrong, but there were also really good jokes too. But it was okay. Highlights in particular. This moment was so funny because they were on the same page the entire time they were judging, and this was their first like recognition of that moment. Like, I got you. And this was the fingers. Listen, when you point at somebody and they give you a finger back, that's when you know you've connected. That's a and like they gave very good advice. It's sort of like, you might want to leave this out, you might not want to do this, you might want to change this up, etc., etc. So it's funny homogenic because it was funnier the first time I heard it. It wasn't as funny the second time. It was like, the first time it was funny. The second time it didn't land for me, which was weird. But on to Deja Sky. So Deja, like, no advice taken whatsoever. Like, at all. None. How confusing was that? And I mean, baby, when I say nothing was funny. Nothing. Not except when you walked away. We'll get to that in a second here. You had a whole notepad and a pencil, and I didn't see you taking no notes. You might as well have prepared to fail a test. I was very confused by you. Now, Dulce and Michelle Visage were not happy when you got up there and did your bit. Them faces were brick. This bitch did every joke we just told her not to. Oh, okay. I would have been Dulce too, bitch. I was like, oh, so you wasted my time. Like, why am I even here? Like, you came in here and said, okay, I need help. All that's not funny. I'm just going to do it anyways. RuPaul will get it. Oh, okay. I was very upset with Deja Sky this episode, and I love my Tio. I talk about Tio. Yeah. I just was, come on, sis. You want to win, take the note. That was necessary and needed in that point. Right there. Damn you, Deja. Why, Tio? Why? Now, Georgia's like gorgeous, poor little baby. Poor little Latin boy in drag. Poor little child. Listen. Georgia's came up there with 2 jokes. That microphone, this microphone right here. I know baby girl was nervous. That microphone, my God. See what happens when you get crazy. Let me connect it again. Let me connect it. Girl, she grabbed that microphone. I was like, sister, what is happening here? Hold on, y'all. Let me get this back. Oh. Okay, hold on. Let's react. Oh, Matty, doing too much. Back to the Georges. Listen. That baby was nervous. That is the not indica jitters. See, Georges, this is why you got to get into the hybrids, girl. Because you ain't going to have them kind of like, ooh, because, you know, the indicas put you in a chill vibe. You need a little sativa or something. And this won't get you, I'm up, I'm here, I'm ready to go. Let's do all this. Got all of that. Very gutter for the girls that watch Bad Boys Club. Come on, gutter, okay? That. And that's on that. Period. Born to do drag, indeed, but not to tell a joke at all. The thing is, Georges could be funny. It's just she's not this punchline setup kind of queen. And, you know, they actually laughed at, RuPaul laughed hysterically at Georges. Dulce looked at RuPaul like she was crazy. Did y'all catch that? Oh, I have the screenshot. I do. Dulce looked at her like, why is she laughing? I said, see, this is what we say at home. Like, she needed to add the backtracking. This poor baby, ain't nobody laughing at her. It's been a boring episode. Ross is a bottom. You know, very that. But Georges, it was pretty porgious. It was pretty porgious. Georges came back there and was defeated in their bathrobe. Diabetes over there on the little couch looking like, one down, one more to go. Just kidding. But yeah, it just was not a good day. It wasn't a good day. Not a good day. So we talk about the trauma ward being a consistent, I guess, part of the tour when we watch these episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race. And it seems that we've been here for so long that we've milked these babies dry of their tears. If we get it, it's going to be an untucked. But now going through the workroom, it's a little bit more of a, by the way, this is how I feel about yesterday. Oh, really? That yesterday? Yesterday, the day that we just had before the commercial break? That's right. Before the commercial break, we talked about this, remember? Yes. And this is how I feel about yesterday. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for the commercial break. Next. And then followed by some sort of funny moment, right? I mean, that's just how it's kind of going. It's going a little bit like that. No shade. It's storyline. Now, I have seen you eat what? Almost a fly. You ate a dragonfly. Oh God, I don't even want to know what that would taste like. Ugh, gross. Just bleh, 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 bleh. Just nasty. Okay, but Bosco's looking for an extra spongy sponge, and she asks her bestest friend in the entire universe, diabetes. You know, do you have an extra? Yeah. Deidre and Darren Thomas, thank you for the super sticker. Still super chat. I almost said super chat, but like super sticker, right? Both. Thank you, baby. If y'all know makeup, and I have sponges in this bathroom as we speak. Oh, bitch, do I know some bits about makeup. If your sponge looks like that, why are you still using it? There is no seasoning on that sponge. It does low-key give you testicle sack and just one, honey. Just swinging, just one. Not even swinging. This is low-key like on a cold day. Awful. It was I thought to myself, so bitch, Bosco, Diabetes handed you work. She gave you something to clean. I was gagged. And I'm not even like shading her for that, but like on a real note, like let's talk about it. She gave her work to do. Hey Bosco. Bosco's like, "Can I borrow a sponge?" I'm not going to look for a new one. I ain't going to look for one that's like lightly clean. This one I'm not using. You're going to have to low-key clean it. If that's even possible. I just came in. Why does RuPaul's painted eyeball mini challenge look like the silhouetted head of Alfred Hitchcock? Do. It's a mystery. Thanks for the super chat, Tisha McDonald. Brent Galaxy Sponge reminds me of her soul. Cracked? Now, Brent. Honey, I just hope she washed her hands, baby. It's going to be a lot. She needs some dishwashing detergent. She's going to need some laundry detergent. I don't even know if bleach is going to do what it needs to do. I mean, there's going to be a couple of rinses and like a soak. It needs a stupid soak. I hope she didn't use it. The audacity of Dark Crystal. Honey, die affection. Get out of here, nerdigans. You know what? Now I know where the start of Contagion Part 2 will happen. Very that. Maybe 3. I don't know. This is possibly a Mark Wahlberg movie. What's happening? It was disgusting. Now, not disgusting, to be honest, to be perfectly clear, to be right here with you today, Alicia Brown. Not Bactivia. Yes, I love it. But to talk about it, let's talk about it. This is actually my favorite RuPaul look of the entire fucking season. This is the best. For me, she has looked on this show not just in a while. Like I can say that honestly, not to shade Ru, but like let's be clear. Ha ha. It's wig, face, color, fabric, all of the above. This was so puss. I lived and breathed. Oh my God. I was like, you know what? There she go. That's what I'm talking. I'm like, that's Rue. Like, if y'all ever come for this lady, and it's like you need to be reminded of, oh, okay, remember the days. This is that look. These are the days. This is the one. I am here. Pussy, puss, 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 puss. Oh, oh. Remember what I told you, baby. This is when your music makes sense. No shade, Rue. I'm just telling you. Just what they want. This is what I know, which is what you You know that I be giving up. Give you just what I want. Like, yeah, this is it. Let me see you work, 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 work. Oh, I loved how it walked. I loved how it moved. It just was right. The color was great on her. Ah, I have no complaints. Oh, when she said, and may the best drag queen win. It just the way the fabric just moved. Oh, sis, it was so right with God. I stand, I stand, I stand, I stand. Y'all, I was geeked when I saw it come out like, oh, that's it. That's it. Right with God. The Lord's work. Just a few more moments. A few more. I have none, Joel. Do you hear me? I have none. It's like this is that Rue that you grew up watching where you were like, oh, who is that? It's a drag queen? What? Like, yes, very much in charge of the girls. That moment. Okay. Okay, I'm finished. I'm finished. I'm finished. I'm finished. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm done. Muggy wuggy. Oh, come on with that Laomi voice. You gotta be like muggy wuggy. Oh, okay. So thanks, Rue, for giving us life once again. 566 of you here. Thank you for giving me life. Hit that thumbs up button, share, subscribe. If you're new here, become part of this Rant Pack family. Tip your boy in the jar, just the rim. And thanks for being here. Let's have some fun. Michelle Visage looks good. I liked Michelle Visage. I almost said massage. Michelle Massage is next. No. Michelle Visage, you looked fabulous. I thought the hair was good. The mug is right. The dun. I was here for Michelle this week. The man of the hour, Ross Mathews, in all his glittery, shiny, tan glory is next. Ross, you look so fucking happy. And you should be. Your career has... Yeah, go ahead, bitch. Go on. I have no critiques for you either. Michelle Massage. Grayson Ray. Don't say slow. Yeah. One of my favorite new judges. One of my favorite new judges. Bring her back. Bring her back. Bring her back. Bring her back. She was good. TV critiques were right on point. See, I like her. I like it, Dulce. Yeah, she was also keeping it real with the girls and very much calling them out with RuPaul there, which I know influenced RuPaul's decision making. But yeah, I was a fan of Dulce. Okay. Let's get to the roast, shall we? It's the It's the Ross roast. I wish they said Bossy Ross. Bossy Rossy roast, but you know, we'll take what we got. It's the R&R. Except nobody was resuscitated. Now, Bosco. I'm sorry, just kidding. I'm just kidding. Not her looking like a Smiling Friends character. No, Bosco is up here and started off this bake. Yeah, started off this $3.75 bake. And to be honest with you here, I thought personally Bosco did one of the better, if not the best, out of everybody, because all their jokes, whether they were real knee slappers, a little bit light, a little bit, young, a little bit of that, all of them landed. There wasn't a moment of like a pause. So it's a light, like you had food, you want to reheat it, but not in the microwave. So 275 in the oven, get it right where it needs to go. It was a little quick. I will agree with you on that, Omar. It was a little quick. And maybe because she's opening and she wants to get it out the way, it's sort of like, okay, let me just, run this through. Maybe it was nerves. Either way, I was entertained. I was entertained. I was entertained. But I would be lying to you if I said that I didn't have the Smiling Friends theme song playing in my head, the one that plays after every episode, because she was going real fast. So yeah, that was kind of there. The blouse bit, y'all have heard me use this phrase. I've used this phrase. A blouse is a term for a feminine top. Okay, I've used that phrase. It's a funny joke. It landed. It was good. It kind of reminded me of when she did the panel episode. It felt like I was watching part 2 of that segment, all tea. So I'm not shading Bosco. I still think this was, once again, better. Absolutely. Than most of what we got, because most of all, if not all, the jokes landed. But yeah, I would say she did pretty good. But yeah, there you go. Am I a blouse? Oh God, no. 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 I'm quite clear about my positions in life. Quite clear. Round, if you will. Well, it's the first car crash of the evening. Halle Berry's not at the wheel since there was someone there to report the accident. That's an old joke. Sunscreen, the hunter and gatherer joke that Bosco did was, I think, my favorite one. That one was actually, that was my favorite one out of all the ones she said. The last one was like, oh, okay. The hunter gatherer bit I thought was fucking funny. Now, George is like gorgeous. Child, if you were trying to get to work this morning, you are not going to make it on time. I hope you have PTO. Liam, I am not. I was leaving that poor girl alone. I'm leaving that girl alone. This ain't my channel. Listen, actually, this is my channel. If this was Scotty's channel, I probably would use that joke. But no, we'll just keep it to Hallie. Why did this not work? Oh, that's right. So, picture perfect. What? Maddie's not a bottom. He's leggings. What? I get it for blouse top, bottom, like, okay, but like, okay. Some jokes were funny. I think it was after she realized it was funny. Like her being like, oh, y'all thought that was funny? Let me try another joke. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Georges, I tried my best with you, but if I were to say that you gave, girl, that'd be a lie. Like, it was kind of bad, especially when I saw you having to go back to your notes and like it was a couple of those moments for me. There was one really funny joke I thought she said. Oh, Ross's ass is so Ross's A bun. This part is so gay. It, I guess, like sounds like a turkey, like the like that was funny to me. I thought that was, I had a kiki with that one, but she's adorable. She was adorable, but she knew, sister, she knew, she knew. It was RuPaul being the only person laughing at her jokes loudly for me. That's why I was really thrown off by this. Like, I'm so sorry, huh? Look at RuPaul. Look at Dose Sloan. Look at Dose Sloan. Like, Ross, honestly, you weren't, honey. Nothing came out. It was silence. RuPaul was cackling. Dose is the only one giving us the real. I was crying at Dose. Girl, she looked at her like, what is this lady laughing at? Like, Oh my goodness. I'm going to zoom in on Dulce tomorrow. I'm going to zoom in on her. Like, what is this bitch laughing at? Oh, Rue is cackling. I'm telling you, that coffee enema was pumping real good. Mm. Uh, these are the reactions from the queens as they're watching this go down with George. It's like they're laughing at RuPaul laughing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, what is going on here? Like, okay, why is she laughing? Again, RuPaul thought it was funny. I don't think anyone else did. Well, other people found some joke. I found some of her jokes funny. It just, her delivery was bad. The confidence wasn't there. You could tell she was nervous, fumbled her words. It's a little too much. Now, Willow Pill. Willow, you were funny. And I think it was one joke when we got to Ross that just didn't work. And that same thing happened to Camden. It's like your RuPaul joke was funny. Michelle's joke was funny. Everybody else's jokes were funny. But when we get to that last joke, it was like, I also kind of liked Willow's dress too. She gives me very 80s, early 90s tease when it comes to these outfits. Very much that businesswoman, New Yorker, possibly going to dinner at some sort of establishment that's closed down now because their prices were so high and the food was so small and girls didn't like it. I don't know. Very much that. I like her. I love me some Willow. Love it down. I love it down. But that last bit, she fell off. Everything else was great up into the last joke. So I thought Willow had a good chance of winning this one possibly. Just that last joke didn't land for me. Yeah, again, everyone had their own opinions on this. I hear that, Lisa. My unpopular opinion was Willow was better than Bosco, but not one for the ages either. There was one or two jokes for me that Willow, it just didn't slide the way I was hoping it would. And I think that Bosco had a little bit more that pumped out versus that. I think Willow's jokes were well plotted, though, for the most part, that I enjoyed. Love Willow, but she got to stop calling herself a comedy queen at this point. Is she? Well, does she call herself a comedy queen? Has she called herself a comedy queen? I never thought of her as a comedy queen. I looked at Willow as more of, I wouldn't even put her in like camp. Like she's like in a different universe. Very, a very different universe. I don't even think I put her in a box. I don't think I put Willow in a box. I don't. I think she can do it all. No. No, she can't do it all. Well, she can do a lot. So either way. 600 plus of you in the room. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Please hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become a part of this Rant Pack family. Don't forget to get in this comment section and talk amongst yourself as we are a family with the Rant Pack. Please be in the comment section. Talk. Don't forget, I will be at DragCon. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to rim my, tip jar, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. Let's go. I thought Willow did good for the most part. I was a fan of Willow. Just thought that one little joke was like, I thought she was pretty too. Go, Willow, go. You know what? She does kind of give me Anna Faris funny. But I think Willow's funnier than Anna Faris. I do. I think Willow is a lot funnier than Anna Faris. Well, also, this is Willow's like own words. Anna's just reading scripts. I don't think I've ever seen Anna do her own stand-up, so I don't want to give that either. Yeah. I take it back. Go ahead, girl. Go on, girl. That is a Living Color reference. Now, Angeria, Paris Van Michaels, my sister from Atlanta, Georgia. Can't wait to meet you, hon bun. Hold on now. Wait a minute. They don't love you. Slow down. Angie, so the consensus from the episode was you weren't funny, but you were funny. I thought for me, some jokes were funny, others were not so much. I think delivery and the fact that there is this charm that you have, my baby girl. It is southern and it is nice and smooth. Very dark liquor with a little peach on top. Very smooth, honey. Gets you right where you need to go, put you to sleep kind of alcohol. Yeah. It was not the worst. I wasn't the worst. I laughed at some stuff. She's pretty. But like, it's all right. It's okay. It's all right. Just all right. Again, honey, that charm gets you far, darling. It gets you far, deep, and wide. There's a valley flowing deep and wide. Wide and deep. Wide and deep. Some people are flowing wide and deep. Okay. I thought it was good. It was better than shit we've seen from other seasons, but it was fair at best. Some bad, some good. But she's entertaining. Now, Diabetic, girl, you couldn't tell me that she wasn't dressed like Wednesday Addams for that Fox cartoon that used to come up. You could not tell me that little girl with that little skull sitting there for the brooch up top. The little bolero right there. I forget what the proper name for that is. I got little Wednesday Addams from the cartoon, the one that used to come on Fox on Saturdays or after school. Not the hair, just the dress. That's what I got. So I was like, ooh, I like the little reference for little Wednesday. That's where I stopped. Now, you didn't want them girls calling you Diet Betty, but that's what you gave, honey. Lydia down. Yep, Lydia down. It's Lydia. It's Lydia. It's Wednesday and Lydia, but it's way more Lydia. It's so Lydia. I miss that show. The cartoon. Oh, love it. Sorry, let's get off of that. Choices were made, not good ones. And Peter McNulty, I fucking agree with this. You know, you guys, I'm a little bit nervous. I said, well, guess she's in the bottom this week. Why would you tell us that you're not going to do well and then proceed to not do well? Like, this was fun having a conversation with you, Diabetes, but you were low-key looking whole today. You were eating that muffin. You were stuffing your face with all them holes, honey. You were licking down. RuPaul is so amazing, and let me tell you why. Michelle is so amazing, let me tell you why. You want to know about their career? Let me tell you about it. Let me tell you about the awesome things that they did. And joke. Before I read them, I'm going to tell you about the amazing RuPaul because you don't know who this bitch is. Like, I know this bitch. Michelle Visage, do you know what this means? Let's talk about it. Girl, when I say it was long, long, oh, long. Girl, if you don't get to the joke, she drove me insane. I felt bad. I really did. Claire, for real, thank you for saying that. She wanted so much about RuPaul looking whole. She said top 5 me, goddammit. She said put me in the top 3 or I will do something. Okay? I will do something. Like, I know it, girl, because there is no way. We just sat here and watched her praise these people before she even roasted them. Like, praised. Jesus, that got on my nerves. I know she tried her best. Go on, sister. You was giving tall tees down. I know you be hitting that 6'11", 6'10" mark in your heels because you're determined to wear 8 and 9 inch platforms. Absolutely. But it just was very long and just, just kept going. So chop, chop, chop. Dia, you were supposed to be the buffer before the bullshit. I was so mad that Dia wasn't good because then we got this. Deja Sky. The determination to not be funny was palpable. or look good. I'm so sorry to say that. I mean, no. Oof. It's leopard print and flannel on top, chop. I hate this outfit. I hate this. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, God. Every joke was so flat. Like, did you hear the one about RuPaul? She's black. The one about Michelle, she's a whore. Like, okay. Pee Wee. Ross Matthews. Ross Mathews is so loud. Drivers can't hear ambulance sirens and get T-boned. We'll work on that joke later with you too, babe. That needed a little workshop too. It did a little bit, just a little bit. It was bad. This was bad. The fact that Ross makes a joke, like, it must be the flannel. Ha ha ha. Well, thanks for helping me because I'm bombing up here. Really? Oh my God. I mean, at the same time, based on the jokes I've heard in the workroom, the vibe that's been given, the entirety of it all, I was not surprised. I would have been pleasantly surprised if she did very good. But if I'm thinking about the panel, if I'm thinking about in between moments, time in between conversations, light little, banter, I don't think I was expecting her to blow me away in a roast. Remind ourselves, she only said one line during her Snatch Game. Oh, and quoted one song too. One. And was the best of the worst. So, expectations, not too much. I hate it all. ... That's not shady. That is keeping it real. Like, I have an entirety of things to look at. I have a full scale of 12 episodes to go off. I've had time. Like, how? And in truth, let's be, once again, one line and one song and one. Yeah. We had like 7 other words that man has said. I've been saying it, okay? So I'm just glad you didn't close the show because that would have been sad. I would have been sad. I will say, listen, patty cake, baker's man upstairs with this painted makeup here. Alex always reminds me, child, she do be throwing on that soot, this light little bake here. But I think her makeup does look good. I felt I wanted her to do a lot better. This was one of the people I was rooting for based off the promo. So I was a little sad for Deja and I felt bad for her. Especially in Untucked, because that was kind of sad. I didn't include Untucked with this, y'all, because I really just ran through. Untucked was so boring. And then, of course, Willow's moment with their parents, or their family, excuse me. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful moment. But I just, girl, you're fine. Girl. Maddie, talk about the read that the judges gave her of you honk, you're funny, tell a joke right now. Like, I mean, it did give that. Like, the judges, I think, had roasted Deja more than Deja roasted anybody up there. All tea. I think the judges had more of a good time than she did. They clowned her. Oh, poor girl. God, this is terrible. I just this was the best joke. Her walking off. I want to introduce next queen, Impu. Okay. Okay. Go off. 645 of you in this room. Thanks for being here. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Appreciate y'all so much. Thanks for being here. Lady Camden is next. And you want to know somebody else who also possibly could have won this episode, but that last joke fucked them over just a bit. It's Lady Camden because, yeah, everything landed up until Ross Mathews, your butthole is so gay that when you speak into it, it echoes back even gayer. Ross Mathews, your butthole is so gay that when you speak into it, it's like, yes, bitch. Ross Mathews, when you get into your girl, you had one job, and that was to tell that joke one time and then move to another joke. Because the two that you told right after that could have been two other jokes that could have been funnier and saved your butt. You polite queen, you. Polite. 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 Oh, I was over it. I love her down. Girl, she is polite. Oh, bitch. Y'all killing me this whole episode. I'm going to read, but I'm not going to read. They could have dragged Ross down the stairs, bitch. Beating her up. Taking her out to Sharkeisha. Catch that cross. And by the way, have it be done. Girl, stop. Like nothing, none of it happened. Everybody was very light. It was nice. It was cute. This was a cute, lovely roast. It's like a roast in an easy bake oven. Do you hear what I'm saying? We're going to put an extra little wattage up in this bowl of this piece. Hope it don't break. That's what this gave. So like, you did good. You got to the last joke. It went whoo down. Oh, there she go. That's it. Yep. And it's pooped. So I thought she looked great. I thought she did a good job for what it's worth. That last one, though, oh God. Look, girl, go on, Cam. Whoo, bitch, this wig is right. But like, at the end of all of it, by the time we got to Camden, by the time I realized this was done, I was like, bitch, the cookies are not finished. This is just hot dough. Very that. The cookies are not finished. This is hot dough. Ow, it burnt my tongue. Hot dough. You might have a stomachache in the morning. You might need that Activia, girl. So I was enjoying this episode for whatever it's worth. But if we're just going to be honest, as far as roasts are concerned, this was very, very just, okay. Okay. I mean, last season, was that any better? I don't even think last season was that. I'm trying to think about last season. Did anybody really kill it? I think we had like maybe one or two. It's about casting. It's about the queens too. It's about fandom. It's a lot you can put into it. I think if they're going to cast people for next season, they really should start to look into girls who are like roasters or comedians or who are known in their shows for their comedy or something of the sorts, or even get like we talked about earlier, legacy queens that are older than 31, like Deja being the oldest one in the cast. Like some seasoned veterans would have a little bit more in their repertoire as far as running a joke back sometimes. And I would like to see that. Not saying that these young babies aren't funny, but at the same time, sensitivity. Like, I wanted a little bit more hard. I wanted them to go a little harder on Ross. I didn't need them to like break him down. No, but just a little harder. That's all. That's all. That's all. Like, I need some more seasoned babies. Like, that's it. And mind you, not every roast has to be like crass and disgusting. We just need some quickness, a zing, a little bam. Oh, that was a good one. You know what I'm saying? So there was a couple of little funny jokes, but it was nice. Lovely. Now, I wasn't no puss, but puss would have been funny. It a little, it just, yeah, a little down. Wasn't the worst roast. I think I've seen worse. I think I've seen worse. Yeah. Now, this runway. Okay. Let's get to this runway. Oh, I felt a redemption for a few queens who either weren't meeting the assignment for one, the other one wore the same goddamn thing, and then the other one, bitch, it's like she's been doing good, but it was her best fucking look to date. 3 in particular. I did enjoy other looks, some that I felt weren't exactly the assignment. Totally. One in particular that wasn't the assignment, period. However, personally, this was one of my favorite runways. And we may not agree, but I'm also a fan of the ballet. In terms of like the beauty and essence that comes with ballets and the quiet but loud subtlety of dancers with orchestra music. Like there's something about it. Like I may not be like, oh, running to go see one, but I can appreciate the beauty behind it as a true Libra does. But for girl, I'm gonna be screaming for a couple of these bitches. Camden, there will be time. I took multiple screenshots of Camden. Fuck, that was great. Oh my God. It was supposed to be 2-2, not 2 was the assignment. 2-2. It was supposed to be 2-2, not 2. Now you can make a 2-2 out of 2, but it was supposed to be 2. You can wear tutus in many different ways, bitch. Mostly ballet, but like there are all the ways. Make it something. Let's go. First up, my God, the amount of energy and excitement I have for this look. How lovely. The horror behind this execution. I don't give a flying what anybody says. This was it for me. I lived. And you want to know why? I'll tell you why. Because details like the red up top here as the blade is going through the center. Hold on, girl. I'm not done. With the red panty to show the disconnection between the legs. That kind of shit is stuff I live and breathe for with drag. Ooh, the makeup is quite great. This bent over moment, like, oh my God, that was fabulous. It's almost as if her body was leaned forward while the blades went through it. Oh my goodness. You want to know why else I love this so much? It's not a belt corset moment. It's not a panty. It's not a bra. It's not a coat covering those things. It's not maybe a shawl of some sorts doing the same. It's not the same sort of short little, possibly Android, whichever one. I can't remember, 16, 17. I don't know, both. I mean, low key, both of them she's done. It's not that. So this to me, I thought was fucking insane. And I thought it was fabulous. I thought it was very cool. I thought it was great. I thought this was absolutely stunning. I thought it was fabulous. Go on, Bosco. And the fact the category is tutu. She didn't do tulle like some other girls did. She went completely different. I give this so much time. I have to. Like everyone else went for like very off. This is not that girl. You know what I'm saying? Like this is very clever. So I live for it. Have you seen the picture on Instagram? Oh, picture on Instagram is fabulous. So I thought this was great. It's not my top look of the night, but oh, I thought it was sold to me. Up next is Gorgeous, like gorgeous. Gorgeous is giving us a little, I'm a bad girl now, mom. Vroom, vroom. I can't fit, I can't reach the pedals, but I'm going to take the car. Got the bricks ready. I'm a bad girl. Yeah. Ha. Michelle said Madonna. I got High School Musical. She's turning rogue, girl. She's turning rogue. This is adorbs for me. I think it's adorable. It's not like pow wow statement. No, none of that. None of that. It's cute. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. But am I like blown away by this at all? No. Does it give tutu? It gives dress. I don't get tutu from this. I got like a little frilly dress more than I got a tutu. For me, me, me. It's adorable. Adorgeous. I like that Keebler. It's adorgeous. But I don't get tutu from this necessarily. And I think it's cute, but I don't feel like it's everything. It's not everything for me. It's okay. Yeah. You know what? When she said, okay, why did no one reference Buffy the Vampire Slayer with this outfit? Wouldn't Buffy show up to prom this way in this dress with that jacket on the back of a motorcycle or driving a motorcycle? And I'm referring to the movie, not Sarah Michelle Gellar's Buffy the Vampire Slayer. No, 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 no. I'm referring to the movie Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Okay? And if y'all saw the first movie, not the Sarah Michelle, you know which one I'm referring to. Oh, y'all. I see Cindy in that too. I see Miss Lops. I do. Ooh, girl, I need to watch that movie today, Alicia. Thank you. I see you, girl. She's giving me very that. I can see little Tiffany in there too. If Tiffany wanted that short little dark haired zoo. Yeah. But she's very much I'm still getting Buffy the Vampire Slayer towards the end of the movie. They will forever be a vibe. Shout out to all my Buffy Vampire Slayer fans. You want me to watch a vampire show, movie, anything? Buffy. And I would be okay for them revamping Buffy, but don't bring it to CW, the killer of shows. Don't do it. Please, God, no. I need a Guillermo del Toro Buffy the Vampire Slayer, or if anything, please, God, no. Do not take it to the CW. You better ask the Powerpuff Girls and Riverdale. Ask them. Killer of shows. You want something wonderful to turn into shit? Go for it. CW. Whew. All right. When the WB and the UPN come together, oh my God. Okay. Moving forward and moving on. Ah! I don't care what any of you say. I don't give a fuck. This was everything. I don't care. This was everything. I don't care. This was everything. I don't care. It is Amanda Lepore. It is high society. It is woman with fucked up face over plastic surgery sitting from her balcony watching the girls come past the street. Disgusting. Ah! I got so much life from this. I don't care. 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 Yeah, for the Powerpuff Girls question, the CW tried to do a live action version of the Powerpuff Girls and ended up having to redo it, then ended up canceling it because of all the backlash from the fandom, from the set photos, because we were like, nah, sis. Willow Pill. Now, is it Tutu? A little more, a lot more than George's, but not a full Tutu for me personally. Honey, I don't know what to say about this. It did read more Tutu for me personally. However, that's not even on my mind. I think for me, it's just the concept of this look itself. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I was not expecting it at all. And the wax lips, the prosthetic stuff that she put on her face to give that feel, the buns on the head, like just this look over here, like this picture right here with the shadowing done. Oh my God. I love this. I love this. Absolutely love this. I think this is fabulous. I think this is fabulous. Oh, it was fabulous. Go ahead, Maddie. Loving this review. Thank you, Claire, for the super chat. I appreciate you for being here, and everybody else. 665. Oh, 3 of you. 663 of you in this piece. Thanks for tuning in. Please hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to get in that comment section if you want to drop a little tip in my jar. You can drop it on the rim there for me, please. And it's Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo. I see you on my Cash App, Aaron. Thank you, baby. I think I will get pizza today. I think I will. Amanda Lepore with Firuza Balk. This. Nope, it's not loose. I won't. I won't. I can't give it. I won't start that conversation, but I will say Willow has got an eye on her. I live for this, the mind of this baby. I live. This is so puss. I low-key would wear this. Matty as piece of cake would. I absolutely would wear this. Oh my God. Oh yes. I would do like 3 different things differently. A couple of little here. I'd also not. I would do some. Oof, girl. Oof, it's pussy. I live. So yeah, I like this. Was it the assignment? Not totally, but yeah, I love it. It was so good. Oh, I love it. Okay. Angeria Paris Van Michaels is next. Now, I love you, Angie. I love you. I love you, girl. I love you down, girl. I love you down. Okay. But when you told me and the rest of the world, y'all look, I got tutus on top of tutus on top of tutus. I said, you's a two lie. A lie tutu, you is. A lie too. Yeah. Because, sister, that's just tulle on top of the dress. And it's tiered. I love you down. And it's a beautiful dress. Like, I would hate this color normally, but I actually had to give this some props because you sold it. You sold it. But, like, it's not tutu. It's just tulle arranged in a tulle fashion on your dress. But it's a gown, sister. It's a gown. Gown down. Gown the house down. Oh, this wig is right with God. The wig is right with God. I do not like this color unless it's on like letters in a book that I need to highlight for a test. But I think she made this really work. But it's a gown. Rex, you hated the hair? I cannot relate. I live for the hair. Not the assignment, but I think the dress is gorgeous, but it's not the assignment. Gown. 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 But go ahead, sister. It's still beautiful, but gown. I have positive critiques today, and I am going to keep them. Diabetes is next. All of this is made out of recyclable materials. The heels alone, would she say 10 inches? She was 7'2" walking. She didn't fall either, or we didn't get that edit. Either way, I lived for this look, actually. I thought this was kind of fabulous. I did. Actually, I gave it. This is the assignment. This is exactly what was asked of them to do. I think the crown out of the recyclable materials, far away, you would never be able to tell. It's 11 inches. Jesus Christ. 11-inch heels. I'd be nervous for my own health as I'm walking in them suckers, okay? I thought this was fire. I thought it was fire. I thought it was like, okay, this is giving. I think I like it's the messy buns, the messy Princess Leia buns. The fact that her legs look so long in this look, it gives very much Nicki Minaj cover. No shade to my barbs. I'm not disrespecting the Nick. In case you're like, fuck that, don't include her with the dye. I don't know how y'all feel. But like, if you're gonna talk about it, didn't Nicki have these heels on for that album cover? Am I lying? And for Stupid Hoe? I think I'm right. I think I might be close. I think Nicki had higher heels, but she had that same sort of effect, right? I think so. But I like this. She gives me like a bad princess, or like this, I don't know, it's sort of this very interesting look here. I like it a lot. I was really into this from Diabetti. Happy she didn't fall while she was walking. Okay, I just want to make sure, Barbs, y'all think I hate that lady. I know them albums. I bought the majority of them. I streamed. Shit. All I think about when I saw her come out, I just thought about Nicki and that one leg going bam, and that heel just extension. Okay, let's move forward here. I thought she looked lovely. I did. Well, no, Diabetti's legs were photoshopped for Nicki. Okay, so we watched that cover of the album. Okay, and Alti Diabetti was the stand-in. Y'all don't know how that's how she paid for all these construction papers. Mm-hmm. It was around the first of Nickums, okay? Hey, Mark, thanks for the super chat. Matt, do you think they changed the categories on the runway to advance the ones they want to win? Rigor Morris. I don't know. Never say never. I don't know. Never say never. Yeah, I don't know. It would be interesting if they did, but I don't know. But I'm not going to say yes. And I'm not going to say no. I don't know. Sounds interesting. Use a stupid hoe. Use a stupid hoe. Whoop, 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 whoop. Boom, 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 boom. Look at them heels. Go. See, that's why this looked really great. It was the heels with the straps. As you can see, they're not ballet heels, but she put a little ribbon around the heel on top of the strap. Like there's a regular strap and there's like this little ballet little straps going around it to give it that sort of look. Very fucking smart, Diabetti. Uh-huh. Don't think I hate you, girl. I don't dislike you, bitch, okay? I just sometimes you be giving the ugh. But this, I was like, okay, man, she was giving. You was giving. I liked it. I can hear the Paramore music in the background. Yeah. I hear it all over you. Chop. Chop. So, okay. Tio. It's a dress. That's it. You know, the thing is that Angie's, she wore a gown, but it was pretty. George's had like this cute poofy dress with like a motorcycle jacket. It was adorable. You see where I'm going with this? Willow may not have fully had a tutu, but it was severe. This is a poot. I hope her date doesn't stand her up. I really hope they don't. Who am I kidding? Deja would be there as a chaperone, girl. The fuck? Who am I lying to? This is the chaperone, bitch, to George's girl. Like, Nah, we ain't gonna do all that. Come on now. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I, I don't know what's going on. The fit is just so horrible. It's like, girl, what in the fuck? Uh Junified, I see the comment. You're saying you believe Deja lost weight during filming and now things aren't fitting. If only that was conveyed. I think she looks really pretty in the face. I think this wig is really pretty. You know what I'm saying? It's right there. But the dress is just so okay. Like, okay. 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 Y'all saying Wet Seal? You giving Wet Seal a whole lot right now. Are they still in business? I remember going out of sale businesses for Wet Seal. Is Wet Seal in business? Akita Mean wig girl, or Miss Cracker wig. We can just name bitches at this point. That's nothing new. That style of wig don't belong to nobody except for the person who designed the wig, okay, and told them that length nobody else has. Very that girl. It's a lot of tulle. It's ruched in some kind of way. I hate that she told everybody she sews. Oh, Deja. This is not okay. Here's the thing. Does she look ugly? No. I'm not going to say Deja looks ugly. That's a lie. I won't. That's bullshit. Like, no, she's not ugly. Was this the assignment? No. And because it's so not the assignment. You know what I'm saying? It just makes it so much more of a chop. And that's really it. I think a lot of times she does not look ugly for me. I'm not going to place that on her. I think Deja's a beautiful queen. It's like, I think good comment here from Nikki, Idiot Darling. Styling is a different story. Oh God, it's a different story. No, this isn't quinceanera because that dress would have been bigger. And y'all better know a quinceanera dress would not have been this little short little skirt. Girl boo. If it was quinceanera, that dress would have hit the fucking floor. And it would have been big. I live in Houston, honey. If you don't think I ain't seen them babies come through the Galleria Mall in their quinceanera attire for some fucking photos, baby. Yeah, them dresses gonna hit the floor. And she's gonna be big, okay? And it's coming with an entourage. The family, everybody rolling up, okay? Crew, court, all of that. You want to see a quinceanera dress, girl? Every weekend, I swear to God, when I used to work there at Lucky Brand Jeans a long time ago, when Matty worked at Lucky Brand Jeans, I swear every Friday or every weekend, it was always somebody for their quinceanera coming in there to take pictures. And that dress would be so big and beautiful and just, sometimes it was gaudy, but other times I remember this one girl, she had her dress and it was supposed to look like a garden. Oh, it was gorgeous, y'all. It was gorgeous because it was all green, but it was like made to like leaves were going through it. And then she had like roses and flowers that bloomed all over. Oh, it was fabulous. It looked so good. It was insane. It was insane. Insane. I'll never forget that day. I was gagged and everybody matched. It was beautiful. So yeah, I would never compare this to a quinceanera dress. A quinceanera dress would have hit the ground, had a little bit more details, and also would have been cinched for filth. That would be the difference here. But yeah, spring has sprung. Runway, you think? This could have been for spring has sprung. It would have also been the bottom. But yeah, who's next? Oh, oh, oh. Ooh. Chloe, you know, when I sold them jeans, I always used to tell people they're the best pair of jeans you'll ever have. They're handmade. You want to talk about let's go to the ballet? This is it. You want to talk about puss perfection? This is it. When I think of Tutu, this is it. When I say eat, Cam, eat them up, eat them up. This is the best you have looked the entire season. You've given some good looks. I will put it on the line. The best you have looked the entire season, and by far the best presentation. Absolutely. You were hitting poses, you were hitting your marks were so good. Oh, girl, they were so good. The camera was having fun with you. Lady Camden is who we are speaking of here. This is, there it is, rose gold perfection. It was stunning. The appliques on her arms. You remember when Tyra Sanchez did that for season 2? Yeah. It can really make it can make some, just get into these poses. I love this. I really did. I thought this was so fabulous. It just was. I loved it. It's fabulous. It's fabulous. Oh, it's fabulous. It's clean. It's so clean. It just, I have no words. I don't, what else to say? Like the presentation really just got it together. Like, look at the leg work here. The face, the mug is right. The wig is done. Like, come on. It could have just been so like, okay, a big bun in the back, traditional ballet. No. Mm-mm. She was giving point work with them heels. Like, get in, bitch. Oh, Camden. This was everything. I just loved it. You remember when we had that moment about Coco from Dragula and how we could just stare at that photo forever? This would be that one for me. I thought this is her best. Yeah. This picture right here. Camden, if you're watching this right here, honey, this merch right here, girl. This merch. This merch. Just like merch. That's a pin, okay? That's so good. It's so pussy. Loved it. Her lines, you know, that's a professional dancer just from every movement they were making, just crisp, clean. Loved it. Good legs. Last pose. There's the pin, y'all, right here. This the pin. This merch. There you go, Camden. This merch right here, baby. Probably because when people saw tutus, they thought of tool instead of tutu. I'm going to make it like not a tutu, but a tutu. It's not the assignment. Not the assignment. All right. So the runway had some very, very powerful presentations. Others, okay. Some TOs. But as judging commenced and things went through along the lines of, you disappointed me for this, you made me mad because of that, why didn't you take our advice for here? Bosco is the winner of this week's challenge for making them laugh the longest without a brief intermission in jokes, okay? Bosco is the winner. Do you agree? I certainly do. I think Bosco was the winner of this one in terms of keeping the judges laughing through the consistency of their jokes, as well as having a clear point when they were doing their presentation. Again, like I said, Willow was close. However, there was that one joke that really just was like, oh no. And then Camden, for me, I thought that last joke with the Rossing and the echo, no, that one didn't really go for me. But if you want to talk about Runway, I think that Camden, out of everybody, not only did the assignment, did the best out of the assignment. I think that Bosco did one of the coolest presentations of the assignment. I think Willow, while not fully for the assignment, did one of the most glamorous takes on it. And I think that Diabetes did a very awesome, interesting way of showing a tutu in this whole reconstructed way. The other girls didn't meet the assignment as much as I wanted them to, with Deja Sky kind of just being like, okay, it's a dress. And then Jerry's like, it's a gown and tutu. And for Georges, it's like, this is cute, but eh. So yeah, it's a win. And I'm glad Bosco won. I thought that Camden could have got it too, all T, as well as Willow. But that's 3 wins for Bosco. That's 3. And that would be 2 bottoms for her. So 2 bottoms and 3 wins going into a top 5 situation here. An interesting track record. Interesting track record. But Bosco is the winner of this week's episode. I am Batman. Eyebrows have done it again. So let's keep pushing forward here. We are 2 hours into this review. I'm almost done, promise. Now. Oh, the safe girls are given their pauses or their passes. Excuse me. The hall passes have been given out. Hall passes. No, 2 times in the bottom, y'all. We will include the lip sync bit as a bottom episode. If we forgot, you know, she was in the bottom for the Snatch Game, and that carried over to another episode, right? Great. Then she beat Jasmine in lip sync, okay? We then get to the next episode where she then got in the bottom and was therefore eliminated. So that's 2 bottoms and an elimination if you want to do that, but not really since she got the golden ticket. So that elimination didn't count. I mean, Diabetic coming back too. Yeah, so 2. Let's not subtract trying to give people better score. Come on now. Twice, okay? Now on to these girls up here. Georges with the worst track record of it all, okay? Then we got over here, Deja Sky, safe, bottom 1 time, high a lot of times, and never really after that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And then Diabetic, eliminated, came back, won an episode. It's just been that since then. Lots of safes, lots of middles, okay? I think them painting by numbers was their makeover challenge this week. that might have been the makeover challenge. No shade. That might have been it. Now this is where RuPaul has kind of showed us that, hey, America, I know. I'm tired too. RuPaul says, so all 3 of you are up for elimination and 2 of you will be going home. I'm telling you now, so you actually lip sync. I'm not even going to give you 2 of you will be safe and 1 of you. No, baby. 2 of you are going home and 1 of you will be safe. Dose was like, gag. Michelle was gagged. Ross missed the moment, missed the cue. It's okay, Ross, I know. But the ladies were gagged. Ross was like, oh, okay. I won't be here next week anyways. It'll be Carson. Either way, the queens were shook. Oh, shit. I know Camden and Willow are like, ooh, and Angeria, I know you bitch are back there like, ooh, I dodged a bullet, girl. Bullet. Double homicide. Do it like it's your B-Day, baby. Okay, Capri. Either way, it's a gag, and the girls know that a lot is at stake right now because it's an Olivia Rodrigo song. I'm good for you. That's the song. Okay. A lot of people like this song. It has won awards at certain shows. Yes, it has. I'm sure of it. A lot of people like her. Generation Z especially. Like, no shade. But it's a good song. It's catchy. It's a little bit of like it's a little boppy. You know, I would hear it at a bar. You know, I'd hear it at a bar. Like have y'all seen that South Park episode when Stan becomes cynical and everything sounds like crap? Not saying that this is that, but some people felt that way about this song. Just all they heard. I just heard a bunch of yeah, yeah. That's all I heard. Good thing, yeah, yeah. Right. Keep. Yeah. No, 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 no. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. Could have got Paramore, but here we go. Now, two of y'all gonna get my work because you know I'm gonna keep it real. This song has diabetes written all over it. Had Diet not done well, that'd have been her own fucking fault. This is literally her MO. Diabetes is a walking billboard for Paramore, Evanescence, fucking any other Avril Lavigne, uh, hold on, Panic at the Disco, all Big Bang energy, okay? And I ain't talking about the show. Some of that, you remember how the kids used to have that Justin Bieber bang? Yeah, yeah. Like they literally had to move their head every time they spoke. Very that. One lip ring, one eyebrow piercing, and a whole lot of problems at home. Okay? Fuck mom, fuck dad, that kind of shit. That's diabetes, full bit. So once the music started, I said, she's gone and she's gone, period. Because I saw Georges get into the cut up. Girl, I love you, Georges. This was not the time to give us all that movement. You should have timed those a little bit more, a lot better, just a lot better. I would say you were moving a little bit too much for me, in my opinion. Okay. Very emo goth. Like that one goth kid from South Park says, God, we're not vampires, okay? We're emo, we're goth. Oh God, there's a difference between emos and goth kids. Oh, can't stand it. Emo wow. Sorry, I you'll know I watch a lot of South Park, but like, God, get out of my room, mom. Very that. That is Daya's MO. A tall one, too. God, slamming doors. They probably broke the house down, bitch. Listen. Like, what is Georges? What are you doing? I had to have checked out because it was like, how many times are we going to do this? 1, 2, you know, this ain't even your brother. This ain't even your song. Like, girl. But 3, like, I was like, Olivia would never want to coming back to it again. Didn't even have to be Olivia. The beat, the song, all of it was like, nah, pussy, nah, sis, nah, sis, nah, sis. Honey, listen, let me tell you something. Casper did not show up to work that day. I tell you that. I tell you that right now. Oh, booga booga. Nobody was there for a slap. Haunted Mansion, not this one. Girl, boo. I was like, girl, here she go, just running around stage now. Just look like somebody's children. It looked like it looked like Deja lost her child, Halle Berry style, and Georges was just like lost in the woods, and her auntie, Deja Sky, or I should say her favorite Tio, Uncle Tio, over here was looking for Georges, like honestly, and then basically Diabetes was just sitting there lip syncing for those two. I'm sorry, I couldn't get into it. Like, Di was doing all the correct motions, words, feeling very angsty, like into the song, like what it was really about, right? Like you can hear the song, you can hear about it. Once she hit this mark, this is a very classic. When I was at a certain middle school growing up, before I went to my all black high school, okay, there were certain girls that would pull this move during certain songs that I just discussed about with you, okay? Okay. That bend them knees in. Oh my gosh. Very that. Like, I'm so upset. Very her. Okay. This is that spoiled bitch pose, right? Very that. That's that spoiled, like, mom, I'm not good for you. Like, everything should be mine. Very her. The knees knocked. Once I saw them knees like that, I said, oh, she won. You, oh. What's the? Whoa! There it is, Avery. Pew pew. There you go. What? It's definitely Disney's, right? However, like, oh, Thank you, Pee Wee. Help us out here. The Japanese band perfume is known for the doll pose. Is that what it's called? I'm giving it to something else. Yeah, if that's what it's called, that's what it's called. It gives me something else different. Okay, let's move forward with that, child. Disney's. I like that a lot better. That's funnier. That we keeping. That's where we can all get a laugh and a giggle out of that. Because this isn't supposed to be taken seriously, is it, y'all? Right? This is just jokes, just for fun. Exactly. Push forward here. Once I saw them knees connect, I knew that Lego was a real good set. Go in, bitch. Deja looks like someone's mom at a rock concert as she is chaperoning her kids, and she's really into the music. Woo! Oh, Deja. George's okay. You was in position though. Good boots though. Go on, sister. Yeah. She was kicking. She was swinging. She was punching. I was like, oh no, George's. Bring it down. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. It's not the song. It's not the song. It's not the song. It's not choir. This. I know you don't want this, but like, get back here. Look at her. Have you seen my baby? Very that. Very energy. Very that energy. Have you seen her? I lost my child. It was just with me for just one moment. I just turned around and it's gone. Like very Halle Berry fucking ugly wig. She gets a minivan, starts chasing some car down, finds out someone else's child. Very 911. Oh God. I think Halle Berry has lost a child in every movie she's ever been in. Yes, I am counting a particular girl. I'm counting Monsters Ball. That was a little dark. All right, let's keep moving forward here. Jessica Lange is not coming to save this one. I'm telling you that. No, she didn't have any children in Catwoman. I'm just referring to every movie that she's had a child. She normally has lost that child. I'm telling you, like, damn near every fucking movie. Whether the baby lost and she found it back, or she just lost it and then, like, yeah. But like, only movies when she has babies or she has a child. She ain't gonna have it for too long. Like, they were lip syncing up here. That's what they were doing. Oh, you'll be fine. This is for entertainment purposes. Georgia says look good. But diet is giving just in this pose alone. I literally get it's good for you. Like for real. For real. Oh, I forgot about Salome. I forgot about Dorothy. Oh, wow. Okay, so I was not lying. Okay. Oh, that joke goes deeper than I thought it did. Oh, I have to reconsider that one again. Yeah. Damn. That also goes for Why Do Fools. Ooh, Matt. Oh, okay. Closing this. No, I didn't realize that joke went that deep. Okay, so moving forward. Oh my God. Like now I'm going through her movies because y'all started getting the comment section. I'm like, oh wait, that does happen often in different ways. She guys read them scripts, baby. Yeah, Daya was just doing the Lord's work here. I just think, honestly. I just thought that she gave me Jarrell. I like that one. Very my happy ending. Ryan, low key, high key, skeleton key, opens doors. I didn't see them beating her out of this. This is her fucking wheelhouse, like at all. Deja was too soft, George's was too hard, and Diabetes was just right. So at the end of the lip sync, the person who is saved out of the three is Diabetes, and she is so happy. Dia says she's going to keep doing the same thing she's been doing since episode 1. You were eliminated episode 1. You had to change it up. So you have not been doing the same thing you've been doing since episode 1. No. You changed it up. So don't say some bullshit like that. Because that's not true. No, ma'am. You definitely switched up the game for your betterment. But Lahan Bon. Y'all caught that Goldilocks Sorry. I'm feeling silly today. But like when she said that, I said, now, Miss Baby Girl, you were eliminated the first episode. So not day 1. Day 3? 4? 3 or 4. Yeah, but not day 1. When you came back, let's do that. Let's say that. Let's say that. Because you did switch it up. And it has worked in your favor. But nah, you at the mirror is what I saw week 1. My outfit came apart week 1. I had to lip sync to Alicia Keys, and I used my lipstick as a form of showing self-harm day 1. No, that didn't work. Not for you. Not for you, Puss. No. But you deserve this win. I absolutely agree that you slayed it as far as some girls, okay? Tamara, now you tired? Now you tired. Now you're sleeping. Or you sad? Are you sad now? Does that mean you're sad, baby? I don't know what these emojis mean half the time, child. I've been using one I thought was for clapping. They said it's been for prayer. I thought I was clapping. Okay. We're going to get there, y'all. Let me get through the rest of these slides so we can have this little conversation, a little time to talk. Diabetes walks to the back of the stage. 2 queens left here. Quite well respected, as well as also with their heads held high. Georges was done. Okay. Not to say that she was a wrap for the competition, but when I was like, she knew what was up from like, okay, bitch, I'm in the bottom again. Ain't no way they're going to save me. And if they do, holy shit. And Deja Sky, I feel bad for, but like there was a lot of poo runways. There was a lot of there was a lot of there was a lot of couple of this and the other. But like it did look like a family leaving the set. And this was teens all over again. It did give me that kind of feel. I thought it was somebody's mama and their daughter leaving the pageant. Like this was toddlers and tiaras, and this is like the competition setting. They doing it like RuPaul Drag Race style, and like they failed the challenge. Okay, for the bad girl, good girl challenge. And there go the mama, and there go her daughter. I gotta go. Once again, our good Tio here is not Latino, because somebody had made that. They forgot. They were like, oh, the 2 Latin queens had to go. No, it's a black and white lady right over there. That's Deja. She's black and white. Georges is Latino, okay? Just wanted to clarify that up in case some girls thought, oh, they sent 2 Latin queen home. No. They still sent 2 queens of color home. Yes, but no. Okay. I like Georges. And I like Deja. No, of course. Well, I mean, just because Georges calls Deja Tio doesn't change their ethnicity. What? You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking with y'all in this conversation. Y'all killing me right now. Listen, I like these 2 little babies. I think Georges will forever have one of the best walks to hit Drag Race. Not the best, but one of. We can put her in the line. We can put her up there in top 10 best runway walkers, period. That little bitch served. I will never knock that walk. That walk is going to ever be one of my favorites. I enjoyed watching Georges just walk every episode. If she was wearing a mess, I didn't care. Girl, give it. You better walk in that little ugly outfit. Oh, walk in that hideous outfit. Yes, ma'am. But she was walking. I am going to miss that from Georges a lot. Oh, that was so much fun. That girl used to give. And she was a good lip syncer too, but like more than lip syncing, it was her presentation on that runway. Miss Thing could walk. Woo-hoo! That walk was so puss. Yes, God. It stank with it. Deja, I enjoyed you as one of the best narrators of the season. You were also sort of a good medium in between. Shocking for a Taurus. No shade to Tauruses. But like you were a really good balance. Okay? You were a very good balance in the sense to me. You also check girls that never got checked when they should have been getting checked, even though they were light checks, a small deposit. However, I enjoyed you throughout the majority of the season. I just felt like some of the runways did not match up to expectations that we were given. And so I kind of felt bad for you in certain occasions. I also saw and could see the fight that you wanted to have to get to the top. I saw it in Georgia too, but definitely in Deja. Deja wanted to go there. And so it sucks that we didn't get the full, I don't think we got the full Deja Sky. I really don't think we got it. I think we got somebody who felt they had something going and maybe not everything came to play. I don't know. I like to see her again. A lot of people on this cast, to be honest with you, I can see on an all-star setting doing just fine. Most of them. Okay. But seeing them walk away holding hands, I was like, oh, this is so sweet. And I felt so bad too. I felt so sad. I told you about Untuck, y'all. It be real. I be tired. Ooh, Untuck be making me sleepy. A little sweet moment with Willow Pill and their family. But after that, I was like, girl, they didn't even give Dulce but 2 minutes to talk. Hey, how you doing? You shouldn't feel bad about this. Ooh, I gotta go. Untucked. I was like, I'm good. I said most, Louise. I said most. Y'all gonna have to understand what most means and what all means, okay? They're girls that they babies be walking. I like a little strap. Little strap. Okay, so the top 5 of this season so far, which totally gives me the feels that next episode is going to be a big deal because it'll be going to top 4, is Angeria, Paris, Van Michaels, Willow Pill, Bosco, Lady Camden, and Dia Betty. I know a lot of you did not see the top 5 at all. But this is what we got. My top 3, based on how I feel about people and my love for them, which I do love them all. Angie, Willow, Camden. Bosco is my alternate. Yeah, that's my alternate right there. I like those 3 in particular a lot. Such a hypocrite. I let Dooley tell that joke. He's from there. They say it's so much better. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. I hope the best. I want my babies to all be up there in the top. Wouldn't it be a gag if they had a top 5 finale? That'd be a lot. I mean, after all these episodes, I kind of would be okay with it just at this point in time. But yeah. What an episode. What a roast. What a bake. What a warm breeze. What a warm breeze. Honk honk. I hope y'all had fun with me today talking about RuPaul's Drag Race season 14, episode 13. Hope you had fun with me. Hope you had a good time. That would be a wrap for your boy Matty Rants. Because you already know that we have a panel tomorrow with all your good friends and Kens. It's just family tomorrow, and we'll talk about this episode again. We'll also be reviewing the runway looks from España season 2. And I already know y'all want to talk about hot topics, even though I'm so over having that conversation. I'm so over it. But I know that you'll want the panel's opinion on it. So I will leave that. How do we feel about the Oscars moment up? I'm so over talking about it. Oh, God. I really am. I'm drained from the hot takes from people and their, holier than thou stance. I'm drained because it's becoming the point where if you don't agree with what someone says, girl, like I mean, you should see my Facebook. It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed by some people that I know personally that have taken this so deeply. I get it if it affected you in some kind of way, but man, it's the hot takes that I've been reading about it. It's like, this is a lot. And again, not okay what happened. I don't think anyone's diverting from that, but it's the way it's being talked about that is bothering me because of how much emphasis things are being put on this stuff. And the fact that if this man didn't press charges, why are we going so hard in the paint? Like, the person who was affected by this was Chris Rock. They were physically affected by it. Like, y'all have shown up by coming to his shows and buying his tickets. You know what I'm saying? Which is what you should do. Will he step down from the Academy? I'm over it. I'm over it. I don't even watch Will Smith's movies like that anyways. For anybody to say, well, you should cancel. I don't even watch them like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Girl. I get it was on television, children, all that. Absolutely. If it affected you, I totally get it. I totally get it. Me personally, I'm so focused on what's happening in Ukraine and what that's going to lead to if that's not resolved. Because that does involve the world. It doesn't just involve one place. It involves all of us. I was really more in tune with the recent information that came out about a certain Supreme Court justice and treasonous behavior, allegedly, this is YouTube, that sort of got buried in the news about something that happened at the Academy Awards. I'm not done. I'm more concerned about a feud that was happening for years between Lee Daniels and Monique that has finally ended, that needed to end, and Lee finally apologized. And Monique received it. Like, I was really here for those moments that was happening. It's Saturday. That beat. I'm really more concerned about Florida's "Don't Say Gay" situation and the trans rights for trans kids out here in Texas. That's kind of on my mind right now, as far as my babies and what they about to do and everybody else who's affected by that shit. Where else am I going with this? I'm more concerned about. There was something else that happened recently that gagged me, and I was like, "Holy shit!" No one's talking about this, but this is serious. There's a couple of things that are actually really important that need to be addressed that are happening, that are being buried under stuff. And then I also noticed that certain media outlets that I've been a part of, that are using very biased title and the way they write their quotes and stuff. It's very interesting. So again, I don't know why everyone's really focused on this right now, unless, again, Will Smith was your god and your ruler and all that. And while I understand it's a serious situation and all that kind of shit, there's some very serious things that are happening. I mean, the fact that critical race theory is an issue, like, we can't talk about certain things that happened that were actual events that happened in history because it demonizes a particular group that did those bad things? Huh? I'm just saying, like, Malachi, I see you, you know what I'm saying? I'm reading all of this. There's a lot. There's a lot of stuff. So I'm not negating the fact that what was done was wrong. It was not okay. But there are a couple of people who Jim Carrey has some things to say, B's, E's. So I've let him. I will be going to go see Sonic, but I didn't appreciate the fuck shit he had to say about Will Smith either. It was like, you had a lot to say for the stuff that you. Oh, the benefit on Black. Mathews, stop it. But like, there was a lot of people opening their mouths and saying, that didn't need to. Amy Schumer was the last one that needed to open up and speak. Girl, they ripped you alive. They ripped you to shreds on Twitter. They put them receipts up and it was done. I have my own Chris Rock receipts of things he said. That conversation with Louis C.K. and Jerry Seinfeld and Richie Gervais. Oh my. Over the N-word? You want to look up a video that's going to blow your mind? Jerry Seinfeld. I will not say that word. I will not find a reason to say that word. I won't find a way to make it funny. Couldn't believe it. Oh, yeah. Like, again, this is what happens when something like that, when people take stances or sides in situations, and then those folks are able to pull up old shit that you got and make examples out of your hypocritical behavior. So This is why I'd like to stay out of those moments, because I'm not trying to have to explain something that doesn't need to be explained from a long time ago. One, I also don't feel like I'm that guy from that back in the day either. Two, you know what I'm saying? Zoe Kravitz, you were doing just fine as Catwoman, even though that walk was stiff as shit. Here you go, having something to say. Bam. Now Lenny Kravitz getting dragged for no fucking reason. Why you gotta pull Lenny into this with his penis? Never see you again. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. So me and my Libradom does not like conflict. I don't enjoy any of this bullshit. I hate that Will did all that. At the same time, that was coming because of a lot of stuff. I remember some old shit Chris Rock said in the set where he was like 10 minutes of just talking about Will and Jada. Like, he had a whole set about them. Like, it's an old comedy special from back in the day. Like, he's been talking about them. I think Will should have had more restraint. However, it did not affect me as much as the next person. I think that Will took the proper steps by resigning from the Academy. I don't think they should take his award away. I think that's very suspicious of people to say. I'm not going to point at certain objects, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, and give it to who? The one that you wanted to win? Say that. Say more. Say less. It's very that. It's very that energy. So, he didn't. Okay, so that's another thing too, and this is exactly why I didn't want to start this conversation up. I almost was done with it, but I now have to bring this up because it's something to say that a lot of people do things when something's awkward or it feels uncomfortable, and they also do it if they think that the person next to them is okay with it too. And so if I'm in pain sometimes or I'm dealing with a really bad situation, I can laugh through those moments. You know what I mean? And you may take that as, well, he laughed at it. I may not have been actually laughing. And him catching the joke and thinking it was like a light moment, but then realizing that he saw his wife in pain, it's not okay. So again, Nidra, that's all I'm saying. That's where my concern is. I really don't care about this. I don't care about the angles or the optics or how whatever feels. I just know this woman is experiencing something that she is not okay with, that she's been open about, and it's been very public. A joke was said that was off the cuff, and Will didn't take it right. Will went up there, did what he did. I wasn't happy. I'm like, damn, like, really? And then I left it at that. Like, oh, that was a crazy moment. That will go down in history. He won the award. He apologized for the moment or whatever. He resigned from the Academy. Yeah, and like people are making fun of her now, and that really fucked me up a little bit. It's like people do have issues with hair. I mean, men especially, hello. Like women too, but you know how men are about losing hair. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like, come on. Like it's something. So it feels like it just takes away. It really does take away from that. You know what I'm saying? And intuitive beauty, like this, that's really fucked up. Like that's a wig, right? But like now you're just making excuses for something that would have caused pain to somebody by saying that their pain isn't actually pain. Like, why would you do that? So see, now I'm jumping from this, and this is why I didn't want to get on the topic, because shit like that upsets me. To know that somebody could be going through something, an illness, and they can't even have a moment of feeling vulnerable or upset when someone makes a joke. And so now it's about how much money they have. So buy a wig. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I don't, I see, I want y'all to still have your opinions, but I can't see that for you. That's where my frustration comes for this type of stuff. Like, I'm going to go with the person who is in pain from the situation here. And if she felt uncomfortable in that moment, she felt uncomfortable. That's who I'm standing by. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care what's going on. If you have been open about something like that, I'm going to be there for that person. Was Will right in what he did? No. That's what people are negating and missing the point of. He was not right. But the action to take everything away over something like that, when y'all have allowed other people to actually commit crimes in places they didn't even live, stand on trial for it, cry about it, and go free? Okay, then. Hmm? I don't know. It's a pick and choose. It's how you feel about the situation. If it bothers you that much, it bothers you that much. If that pissed you off, if you say fuck him, do all of that. I don't want that shit near me. I don't want that near me. It doesn't have to be Nikki Darling. That's see how fucked up that is? Now you're taking away from a person who's still facing something that they could be very much sensitive about by saying, well, it's not as bad as this. Damn. That y'all hurt on that one. So I have to wrap this up. I can't. I'm disappointed a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. I have to go. I have to remind myself that everybody feels a certain way about this, whether it's you hate these people, whether you find the situation to be something else or whatever the other. I can't do it. And I just don't appreciate that. Anybody who's suffering with some sort of disease right now, you have all my love, all my support. I hope you fight through it. I hope you make it through it as long as you stay through this here. I don't. I can't. I just can't. That hurts my heart. I can't. So I gotta go. This is why I stay away from this kind of topic, because it brings that kind of darkness out. And again, people can say, well, I'm dealing and I'm doing, but it's like, but you didn't negate from other people's pain. Okay. So I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. I'm going to try to cleanse myself of this moment. I don't like that. Ugh, I don't like it. Ugh, gross. I don't like that at all. It's not okay. It's not cool. Like, everybody has something they're dealing with, and everybody is dealing with it a certain kind of way. And some people aren't built for the things that you're dealing with, and some people are. Okay? I respect everybody and what they're going through. Period. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe for those of you who are new here. We are a family, whether we agree or not. And also, you know, it is, we take things differently. But if you're going to attack me for this, I'll have to delete it, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to have that kind of energy for me. Okay. Like, I'm not in that place right now. I've been in a really good mood. And the last thing I'm going to do is bring in that kind of fuck shit with me. All right. So if we disagree, we disagree, but that's just where it's at. All right. All right. But again, I wish nothing but the best. I wish nothing but success. I wish nothing but love to everybody out there in the world. If you want to talk about this, you can talk about it amongst yourselves. I'm done with that shit. I'm talking about Drag Race and everything else on my channel. Bad Boys Club tomorrow. We are also got Drag Race Inspiring Season 2. We got a full lineup coming up here, and I'm excited for that. Y'all take care. I gotta get on my knees and pray. I really gotta pray. I gotta remove some of that, because I ain't feeling that shit today. So y'all take care. I love you down. I'm going to keep on loving you no matter what. I will see you on the next one, y'all. Puss, puss. Listen to the next review. I'll see you tomorrow on Sunday. And, for the reactions for Patreon. Bye.
Listen.
Yeah.